Hello guys, welcome to next video of this playlist Python for beginners. In this playlist we are currently exploring OOPS concept in Python. Let's continue this exploration journey. For that, let's move to our destination folder. So as you can see, this is our destination folder. Now let's open this folder in VS Code. So as you can see, the folder is open in this VS Code. Now let's open today's file, which is this. So this is our today's file and the title is Encapsulation Part 1 and today's date 37. So what does encapsulation means? Encapsulation is hiding irrelevant or confidential details from users and other developers. I will explain you this concept with an example. For that, let's move to the coding part. So this is class ATM and I have kept the code 100% same as it was in previous video of episode 36. Now let's take a quick recap of this code. So this was a class name, title ATM. This is a constructor which has three empty variables, which is pin, balance, name. This is the add details function which simply takes user inputs and adds it in these variables. After that, this is the display details function which will simply display the details of the user. And this is the creating multiple objects or creating multiple users, assigning details to each object or user and displaying the details. So let's run this code till now to check whether the code is running correctly or not. So this is the output which is correct as it was showing in the last video. So let's close it now and let's talk about the trap in this code. So I will simply uncomment this part now and let's simply delete this part also so that I can explain you properly. Now if I simply write here user1 dot, so it will simply show the methods and variables that can be accessed or updated using this object. So the variables are add details, which is correct, balance, display details, name, pin. So as you can see, balance, name and pin, these are the confidential details of user 1 and no one should be able to access it or also update it. But using this dot function, we can simply update the details also. I will show you right now. So if I click on this balance and simply set balance to 50 and simply click on the save button and simply show the output after this, then what do you think? The balance will get changed of user 1 or not? Let's verify it. So as you can see, this is the previous code and the output is ABC pin is 1 2 3 4 and the balance is 50, which means that the balance of user 1 is updated. So as you can see, this is the biggest trap, and if someone accesses your balance, pin or name, he can simply modify it and which will create a huge loss to you. So this should not happen in coding or any ATM machine also. So for that, Python has provided a simple concept called as access modifiers, which are public, protected and private. So we are currently using public access modifiers, which means anyone can access these variables or methods. And the result of accessing such confidential data is in front of you, that anyone can change your personal details. The second is protected. I will explain you this protected modifier concept when I will teach you inheritance concept. And the most important one is private, which means that no one can access these private variables or methods. I will show you how we can do that. So for that, I will simply close it and simply I will add here double underscore. So using this concept, I have created a private variable called as pin and also balance. So what I will do is that I need to replace all pin to underscore pin. So to change every pin to underscore pin, I will simply type Control F and simply type here which is pin, and after that I will simply type Control H and I will type underscore pin. I will simply first make this act as was before. After making these changes, I will simply click on this replace all button, and as you can see, all pin are changed to underscore pin, but I don't want this pin to get updated. And let's see what else changes it has done. Self.pin, which is correct. I think the code will run correctly. So actually we were doing this with balance, so let's do the same with balance. So I will simply type Control F and type a balance and Control H to replace it with __ balance. So this is a way of converting a public variable to private variable by adding double underscore. So simply click change all or replace all button, and as you can see some of unwanted details has also got replaced, but we can make it correct, and I hope everything is correct here. So this is the way of making public variable to private variable. Now if I simply type here let's say user1 dot, and as you can see the name which was balance and pin has disappeared. So this is a simple prevention that every developer must take before declaring the variable and decide which variable to give private and which variable to give public access depending upon the confidentiality of that variable. Although here are the two variables available, which are __ balance and __ pin. So these are not actually that variable. I will explain this concept that why these two variables are available here in next video of part 2. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, then don't forget to share it with the family and friends. Also, if you face any queries or have not understood any concept of this video or this playlist, you can simply message me on Instagram or in comment section below. Here comes the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video.